rookie quarterback.
Yard threshold in a single game, Mike, you're clearly doing something right. They did not have an answer for him or this offense at all last week, and now it's up to this defense to see if they can cool off this hot arm. The good news, they've had all week to watch and come up with a game plan to take away some of the areas that he had success in last week. And to accomplish something like that against this guy, it's going to be a lot easier said than done.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. The rookie, Quinyon Mitchell, up to make the play defensively. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Get ready. Smash, smash.
They'll try and run for the first with ETN. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Come on, set. Ready?
They'll run for it with ETN.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. As we check the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he is right up there. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here is Ainias Smith. And And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Once again, it's Barkley. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got her. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, Hurts. He keeps it himself. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Jaguars offense back on. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Manda. Ready.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he'll get this up to the 22.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll go back to Etienne on 1st down. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7.
52 blaster. Go.
Once again, it's ETN. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Field flat. Set.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
On the give, it's ETN. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. It's the Jaguars on top. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go. Yellow, line. 10 cycles. Red, cycle. Set, cut.
They'll throw out of the gun. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Here's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
2nd and a yard.
At the 41-yard line.
Man in motion is Smith. A second down throw for Hurts. He's going to keep it himself. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Hurts now. A pass caught by Saquon. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's 3rd and 2. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts now on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Hurts going to hold on to this one. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The ability for the quarterback to run with it. Greg, great choice there as he gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, what makes the zone read so effective down near the goal line is it forces the defense to account for an extra player. In this case, it's the quarterback. And when he sees that end crash, he pulls it, and he's able to take it in himself.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Uh-oh. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He's building the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season.
Ready.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Okay, go steal. 22 middle. Green jack. Cross red.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. First and 10.
43 rail. Rail green. Black ultra. Slide through. Cut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll find the rookie from LSU, Brian Thomas. First. His weight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Striker. 3. Blaster. 6. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. Smash, red. 6, mega. 10.
They'll look to throw. Now he takes off.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Set. You, yellow. Set.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A nice throw there by the rookie, and he earns his guys a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Set, ready. Ready?
They'll run. It's ETN. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. 2nd and 11.
Come on, set. Edo blue. Black shot.
He'll drop to throw. He finds Goodwin, and he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Ready.
On 3rd down, here's ETN. And he will score. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively. On comes Patterson for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Eagles 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense about ready to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Hurts.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Steal, check, steal. Hut, hut.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Here we go.
At the 46-yard
Hut, hut.
On 2nd down, here's Etienne. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Set, hut. Red, yellow. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the set.
It's field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Down. Blue striker. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay. And the Eagles will have great field position right around midfield.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some... So far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
To throw is Hurts. That's to the sideline and hauled in by Smith. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's to the outside. He's got Smith.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his...
And he's into the end zone. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Jaguars offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. Everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down.
Here we go, set. Yellow, go. Check, huh?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Let's go. Right, right. Cut.
Back to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Ready. Rail, cycle. Green gap. Cross red. Hey, check mega. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will be brought down on what will be first half. from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Hurts. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
29-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw is Hurts. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for an Eagle. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Sending a receiver right. On 1st down, it's Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd down and 9.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That'll be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The Jags offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And as we move into the continues to put up the big numbers, currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now ETN. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
ETN is able to move the chains, and when you look at what he can do both in the run game and the passing game, you can see why the Jaguars invested a 1st-round pick in him just a few years ago. Over 1,000 rushing yards each of the last 2 seasons.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
He's going to let it go deep for Chase. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
Black Ultra. Set, ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Slide through. Watch it. Sit. Ready.
the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Eagles 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be third down. Here's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The visitors off. Get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10.
Let's go now. Red. Hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second.
Ready.
At the 41-yard line.
Hut.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Here we go. Set.
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Back to the air once more on second. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Throwing now on third and long. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. He needed 13, and that's exactly what he got. By the nose of the football, it's a first down.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. He finds Goodwin.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Off he goes.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready? You, yellow. Set,
Now they'll set up to throw. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
ready?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end, Ingram. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
Yellow. Ready.
He'll try and get there on the... And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback...
Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back. There's a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10.
Cut, cut.
Here's Etienne. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle.
Ready, ready.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Come on, set. Cut, cut.
Throwing now from the gun. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Football continues after this.
Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Back to throw. A quick slant taken by Chase. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And that last throw not going to... in the grand scheme of things, but it does move him over 3,000 yards passing for the season.
Here we go. Set, cut.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Cut.
A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Okay, right.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Blue striker. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Anderson now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Hurts looking to throw on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
At the 35-yard line.
Man in motion is Smith. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's taken in right side by Goddard. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
That's good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hurts working in the pistol. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Man in motion is Smith. Again, Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Hurts will try it again. Catch made there. That's Smith. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
At the 38-yard line.
To the air again. Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hurts again. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Second and 7.
Great, set.
Man in motion is Brown. To throw on second down is Hurts. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. On third down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the ref. So from our perspective, Mike, I think
Nick Sirianni thought about it, and he wants another look. He has thrown the challenge flag. They're looking both at the feet to see if 2 were down, but also whether or not he had full possession of the football when those feet were down. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
you find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier.